Yo, yo, what's good out there?
What's up, everybody?
Slid
How
in
y'all
here.
doing?
Hope you all doing good out there. It's been a little while. You know how life is. Life gonna life. And you
Man,
gotta
you
pay the
know
bills.
that.
You gotta pay them bills, baby. For sure, for sure.
But yeah, it's been a lot going on. A lot going on.
That it has. That it has. That it has. You got President Trump here that's threatening Mexico with military actions over the cartel narco organizations over there. And thought hit me up with this the other day. Was like, yo, we need to jump on here and do a little something on this, And I was like, when I seen it, I'm like, dang man, you're right. We definitely gonna have to do something on that. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Facts.
See, we got my man Supreme up in here. Salute,
What up,
salute.
though, Supreme?
Checking in down there, and I'm not surprised down there where all the money and ladies at. I'm not surprised you down there, baby. You down there shining, putting on. That's what's up,
Mm-hmm.
family. Good to see you. Good to see you. And then I got my man, okay, see money. That's right. Your man back up in here, baby. Yeah. Back up in here. Been getting a little bit of flack off them jokers out there over that joint we did last money with on that Cap and T did. Southwest T. Some jokers off in their feelings, but they be all right because at the end of the day, the paperwork don't lie. Uh, what's up, man? What's happening? Oh, box office TV. What's shaking, baby? Okay, shouting out from East Atlanta. One thing about Atlanta, boy, you boys know how to put on down there.
Yeah,
Had
facts.
had a lot of fun down there. Real good dudes, man. Some serious hard hitters too, man. You had some dudes down there. I mean, coming up out their pocket, man, grabbing like 250, 300 of them things at a time, man. Yeah, so you got some real money get, especially down in that country. Some real, they're
Yeah,
food.
that's what they be slipping at. They don't realize. Everybody be thinking it's the city. Like, nah, that
Yeah,
that country, that
them,
country,
bo-
they eat it up.
them boys in that country, man, them boys got some paper, man. They used to be pulling up with it wrapped in aluminum foil and all that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what the hell is that? For sure. But yeah, man, we want to get in front of you and talk to y'all about a little of this and what Trump got going on, man. And of course, give some inside perspectives on it. To go ahead and tap on a few things, to go ahead and let you guys see a little bit behind the scenes and things that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slide on this first joint, man. Here we go.
This enemy, they don't wear a uniform. They're moving fentanyl by the truckload.
I want you to look at the contraband that's in front of me. We have 20 kilograms of fentanyl that's in front of me on this table. That's enough to kill 10 million people. The work that we do is to protect people and make sure that we remove these weapons and drugs off of our streets and hold those criminals accountable who would go forward and continue to use that to harm individuals.
Cartels are now officially in the Pentagon's crosshairs. And it's not just the wall anymore. Trump ordered the kill shot. The days of local drug busts and random motels, they were fun, but that's Breaking Bad stuff. Trump wants to take the fight to El Chapo's front yard.
Now, you hear him still talking about El Chapo front yard. Last I checked, Chapo was over here.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, damn near his whole family is over here. The ones they caught, and then the ones they let in because they cut a few.
Exactly.
I mean, so why you still keep dropping El Chapo name? You got his sons
Mm-hmm.
over here. You even got the old man over here. I mean,
Yeah, like the game has been wrapped up.
yeah, what's really going on? And I'm gonna give my perspective on this. I'm not encouraging nobody to do crime, not to do nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm gonna point out some of the hypocrisy that I see. Now, you talked about all the fentanyl you had in front of you and how many people it could, delete over here in the country and all that, as if this is the goal of those people over there. I mean, I have not seen nobody that was in business trying to trying to wipe out their consumers. that,
Right.
that wouldn't make no sense. Like I said, not saying that nobody should be doing this, but I'm just saying the hypocrisy that they're trying to create. And I got another reason why I think they're creating this whole hypocrisy and this whole little thing that's going on here. We got okay. Got my baby mama up in here. That's not the thumbnail. You listen. I was telling her thought. Then you and her always pick the same stuff. The thumbnail that Thought and you and Thought pick. That's the thumbnail that everybody will see before they click the video. Now leave me alone about me sliding me a little something in here, okay? What you guys see, money? Deep Thought need to be in here. Tell him, man. Read that Deep Thought. That's a message for you.
Yeah, I had to chase the bag a little bit. I done moved it around now though, so I got a little more time.
Okay, there it is. Got to let you see it, man. They calling you out. Okay, I think we got somebody new up in this thing. Slim Susie. Did I pronounce that right? Well, oh, good Lord, that's my baby right there. hey, baby mom, you see our baby up in here? She just switched the damn name. Girl, you and all these name changes, you throwing me the hell off. But I love you to death, baby. Happy to see you in here. For sure. All right, got the family up in here. Got to behave myself, and baby mama up in here. Ain't trying to start no trouble. You see, she already bothered by the thumbnail. But
on you.
Yeah, on me like a cheap suit. So yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, Trump is in a lot of trouble right now. Trump didn't move from the Barack Obama thing to the Hillary Clinton thing, and he didn't moved over, and you know, them MAGA people, and I voted for Trump, just full disclosure. But them MAGA people, they want to see them Epstein files. And ever since him and Elon fell out, as soon as Elon got 1 foot out the door, he spent around and pointed at the White House and said, that nigga in the Epstein files. Straight.
And the crazy part was, right, anybody who said anything crazy about Trump, he's suing them. But he ain't said nothing about suing Elon.
Did the only thing he finally said that Elon, you keep it up, I'm going to deport your ass. That was it. He ain't said nothing else to that man. But let's slide on this next one right here, man.
We're talking about sending military forces to fight against the drug cartels in Latin America. Do you think it's worth sending our forces, our U.S. forces there to take this on?
Cartels where?
Central Latin America.
Well, Latin America's got a lot of cartels. They've got a lot of drugs flowing. So, you know, we want to protect our country. We have to protect our country. We haven't been doing it for 4 years. And we love this country like they love their countries. We have to protect our country. So, you know, we're playing a tough game.
According to the New York Times, behind the scenes, Trump's moving all the pieces into place to pull this off. Mexico's got a big problemo.
Yes, but it has nothing to do with Mexican territory. It has to do with their country. It does not involve our territory.
So it would be within the United States?
Within the United States, exactly.
El Presidente doesn't comprehende. This isn't a Mexican standoff. This is an order. The CIA is already flying surveillance drones over Mexican territory, gathering intel on the battle space. And Trump's not sending diplomats. He's sending Hegseth, maybe with a new title.
Hey, baby girl. I told baby mama the other day, I don't know if she told you, hopefully you still on here, that I know y'all went to go see Chris Brown the other day. I told her I was going to call Keith to see if I can get Chris Brown to call you as well, because Keith was working with him real heavy. I don't know how much he's still working with him, but I was definitely going to call him to get on him to see what's going on with him and Usher, because I know Usher your dude, so I'm still trying to line that up for you. I ain't forgot about you, baby. Okay. Now give me a minute. I'm gonna get y'all comments. I see you, Pop Ferg. I see you on there. Give me a minute. Now listen, they ran through a whole lot right there. When he said something to her about cartel, there's a bunch of cartels. Mm-hmm. That was a hint.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hint. Letting everybody know in South America that I'm not only talking about Mexican cartels. I'm talking about cartels throughout the Latin community, period. And he got a joker on here that I'm gonna point to. I'm sure Supreme already know about it. That he going for his head as well, which we're gonna tap on that. But you got all the boats and all the things that they doing. But keep and be advised that this right here is something to get his base rallied again, to get them up off of his back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot coming with this. Hold on, let's get a couple of these messages here. Okay, Preem, what you got? The more he comes after those files, the more wars and rumors of war. No, I mean, Preem, you're right. That same thing me and Thought was talking about earlier. That's exactly what he got to get them up off his head. And he talking about going and invading over there and all that. But here, we already did a video not too long ago talking about how the CIA was already over there and already over there in Mexico with the drones and all that. Me and Thought did one on that. So they there already. And Thought told y'all how when the old man, Miles Zambada, got his start, that his brother-in-law or something was CIA.
Yeah, his brother-in-law had CIA links. He was an ex-Cuban official who had ties to the Miami CIA station, which was the biggest CIA station in the world at the time.
So, I mean, he already got ties to that. When I was over there, how I was moving and things that I was seeing, I'm like, there's no way that I'm from the east side, born in east side, Black Bottom, Detroit, and I'm all the way over here in the mountains of Durango and Sinaloa over here fucking with this dude over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way. There's no way. They know where I'm at, but I'm over here with this motherfucker and they can't find him. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
I mean,
well, you can find me, but you can't find him.
Exactly. Okay, what's up, Pop? I see you over here checking us out. Yeah, what's up, son? Keep talking. I hear you. Oh yeah. By the way, Oh yeah, for sure, Pop. Don't do that. Don't do that all day. Appreciate you. Okay, that's my baby again. Oh yeah, I'm on top of it. I'm shaking them niggas down. Don't even worry about it, big girl. Okay, Jai, what's up with you, man? Happy to see you up in here. I ain't seen you in here in a minute, even though me and Jai be going back and forth all day, every day, for sure. Okay, I see we got somebody new up in here. Percy Miller, orange face, done lost his mind. Yes, he has. Yes, he's had. He trying to get back. He trying to get back hard. You know what I'm saying? He
trying to make him love me again, baby.
Yeah, he cooking it up, and as Supreme say, wars and rumors of wars. He doing all he can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, me, Job. Peace to you, family. Peace to you. I see y'all done gave me some hearts and thumbs up there. Give me a few more. You know, I'm panhandling today, so it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and slide on this third one, man. We ain't gonna be in front of y'all long.
This is about protecting the homeland from groups like the Sinaloa cartel. They import fentanyl from China and traffic it into the United States. Look at that. Trump designated them terrorists. And if they get cute, they're getting Soleimani'd.
You know who did the roadside bomb, right? Soleimani. Where is he? Where is Soleimani?
Former U.S. Army Special Forces and president of World Strat, Jim Hansen. Jim, what kind of operations do you envision happening in Central and South America in this cartel war?
Jesse, I don't think anybody would be more thrilled than me to watch some helmet cam footage of a bunch of JSOC pipe hitters rappelling out of helicopters and stacking cartel members like cordwood. Now, that's the ultimate. I don't know that we'll probably open with that. You know, there's likely to be a lot of increased surveillance. There may be some raids to pick up some people to arrest and put on trial. There'll be some interdiction off the coasts. The Navy can cover a lot more territory than the Coast Guard can, and together they can cover both the exfil from, you know, Central and South America and the infill to us. So there's a lot of things to start with, but this is a tremendous step they're taking.
It's a tremendous step they're taking for PR. This is all a PR stunt, folks.
Exactly.
This is all a PR stunt. But what he's basically doing, he's shaking folks down. He's shaking folks down like we already did. Me and Thought we did a video in front of y'all already talking about when they got the old man over here. And they used one of the Chapitos to allegedly set the old man up. Old man meaning old man Mayo Zambada. And old man Mayo sent a message to the Mexican government. I see your comments, give me a minute. Sending the comments over there to the Mexican government saying, listen, y'all better expatriate me. I hope I use the right word there, thought. You know what I'm saying? And bring me back. And I told y'all, when he sent that message, he was telling them, I'm holding out some good stuff. But if y'all don't get over here, I'm going to go ahead and get on the record and let them know everything that I know. So that's what this is all about. And with like the second video I'm about to play, y'all going to see exactly how this thing unfolds, because you know we always put a twist and a turn at the end. But make no mistake about it, that's what it is. And him saying pipe bombs thrown that had a cartel member stacked up like corkwood is all rhetoric. All rhetoric, because Trump trying to get them MAGA folks up off, as Percy Miller say, his orange self. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go to these comments right here. Okay, we got box office. What you got, box office? It's truly not enough money being made in that part.
Exactly.
That part all day, man. Listen,
Exactly.
I was telling my son the other day, talking to him down there in Atlanta. He the one that did that. Him and his guy did that womanizer record for Britney Spears that brought her career back. So he talking to me, and he telling me how guys down there, you know, anybody that been in the street, you know, you'll fly somebody in to come see you and y'all work it out or whatever. There's a couple of guys they didn't hit with the Mann Act off that. You know what I'm saying? And talking about how they going after guys in music. And I was telling him, the streets is down bad. A lot of these guys that was doing what they was doing was able to do what they were doing because the street guys was out here and alphabet cats was on the street guys. The streets down bad. Ain't nobody out here like that really, you know, making no noise for real. So now what they doing? They going after organizations that the street guys finance. Let's just be real. When boxers start out, when they start to become successful, that's street money to help do that. When your R&B or rapper start out, that's street. Your black fashion, you know, FUBU. You can talk about, I did a video, man, I thought I did a video on this. What's the old Dapper Dan, all that, tell you that came from the street. They know that. But I say at the end of the day, don't think while these other corporations and companies cutting budgets, if the FBI and all them other alphabet groups can't show that that budget is being used and they confiscating this and locking people up, the government don't care. They're going to cut that budget. And with that budget getting cut, they can be on the unemployment line too. You heard what I'm saying? So box office, you dead on with that, baby.
Yeah, they have to look useful.
I plead the fifth. That's a hell of a handle there. I like that. I might steal that from you, mama. What's up with you, baby? This is the first time I'm seeing you in here. Glad to have you in here. This is insane. We have to do what we have to. I mean, listen here. I ain't one to gossip, and you ain't heard it from me. And with making that statement, you ain't never met me before. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you understand that I fully agree with you, and I'm gonna show you why I fully agree with you. Check this out.
Chapo starts to tell me that he only dealt with one other black guy. And I can't remember what he said, the 90s or when. He said he dealt with one other black guy before. The black guy never cheated him. He said they did real good work, but then he just up and disappeared. He said he didn't owe him no money. He just disappeared. He never seen him. And he said that was the only black guy that he worked with. You're not going to disappear on me, are you? Like that. And I'm like, no, you know. I'm going to say yes. Listen, let me tell you something, my friend. I need you to know this. He said that at the end, this right here, he did it. He said must always end up in the hand of a black man.
What?
The cocaine must always end up in the hand of a black man.
What did you think he was trying to tell you?
It meant a whole lot more to me later. What he was telling me is that you are the most important variable. And if I have a direct link with you like I had with the other black guy that I worked real good with, we made plenty of money. So he's giving me a history. I have worked with somebody black, so me and you could work together. And basically saying this guy made a lot of money and he just left. And I want you to know at the end.
So plead the fifth. I understand totally what you're saying. Right here, these are my books on audio and all that on Amazon, as well as right here, telling the whole story about that. Not to talk y'all to death, but since you're the First time in here, we happy to have you. But as my man said a long time ago, I'm at the point that my motto is whatever the case, plead the fifth. I ain't trying to catch it. So trust me, baby, I'm out the way. Appreciate you for coming up on in here and checking us out, man. Continue to come in, like, subscribe, and all that. We'd love to have you. That's on some real stuff. What we got, Josh? I still got plead the fifth up in here. All right. What we got, Ja? Me, Ja. Yeah, PR for the. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. What we got, Preem? With crime down, these folks gotta keep that. Preem, you get exactly what me and this is what me and baby mama and me and Thought been talking about the whole time. They gotta keep their jobs. And if if the numbers going down on arrest and foreclosure, forfeitures, that's why they're trying to get Diddy money. They got to get some money to kick back in. The government gonna say, why are we spending all this money? We ain't making none. They cut the budget. Then they out on the unemployment line. Preem, that's what that is. You know what you else got here, Preem? You took my listen, Preem. Listen, one thing, me, you, more. I ain't seen Butch up in here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And Java went here when we be clicking, man. We be clicking, we be thinking the same thoughts, man. You know, and you know what? Box Office trying to break off in the group too with it. What's up, Box Office? Say, talk to him. Now, you know, this is where we at with it, baby. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and slide on this other joint. We got like 2 more to go. I'm going to play this one, and the one after this one I'm going to go ahead and expose y'all to a little something. Okay? Now, check this out.
Welcome back. Reuters has this. U.S. officials say the Trump administration can use the military to go after Latin American drug gangs that have been designated as global terrorist organizations and has quietly ordered the Pentagon to prepare options for it. The order, signed by Trump, reportedly provides an official basis for direct military operations at sea and on foreign soil against cartels. This would likely mean in the Gulf of Mexico and potentially within Mexico itself. There's other South American countries that might be worth eyeballing as well. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum saying yesterday, flat out, I'll read one of her quotes. She's rejecting this idea plainly. She says, the United States is not going to come to Mexico with the military. We cooperate, we collaborate, but there is not going to be an invasion. That is ruled out, absolutely ruled out, she was quoted as saying yesterday. Hal Kempfer is still here, standing by. Hal, what are the chances of the U.S. performing military operations in Mexico?
Well, it's always a possibility, but I got to tell you, Austin, the problems with that are legion, and the lawyers would look at this, go, oh my gosh. One of the problems is that obviously you're talking with sovereign territory. This is another sovereign country. It's Mexico. And the president of Mexico has made very clear, no, U.S. troops are not welcome. Now, what I will tell you is that over the decades in the war on drugs, we have worked very closely with our Mexican counterparts. There are U.S. law enforcement that are permanently stationed down in Mexico working with their Mexican counterparts. We've done a lot of stuff with intelligence sharing.
There is U.S. law enforcement stationed down in Mexico. Do you hear me? U.S. law enforcement stationed, meaning they're there in Mexico. When I was being prosecuted, and I'm gonna see if I can find this real quick. When I was being prosecuted over there, I was being prosecuted here for what I did over there. United States was in the process of sending 200 U.S. prosecutors over there to Mexico to train them how to prosecute and get people ready to be extradited here. And that was way back when I got prosecuted. And you hear he just stated that they're already down there. Like I stated about the CIA, they're already down there. You know what I'm saying? So this should not come at no surprise to you. Let me see. Can you still hear me, Thought?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm trying to find, because I don't know why I deleted this doggone document. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick to share with everybody. This is the document I shared the other day. with that whole thing going on with Terry. I don't think I got it on here no more, man. Wow, that's crazy. Because I wanted to let them see how the exact language of what Chapo said in one of the situations with me was actually in my paperwork. I wanted them to see that. But what y'all could do, y'all can go back and look at the video that I did on Terry, him saying that Chapo had him get $2 million in jury and send back over there. I was gonna show y'all that document from my paperwork so y'all could see how the exact language. So they got people over there already. You know, we got a couple more comments up here. Let's tap on it. Hey, now y'all see this big ass nigga right here? This is my nigga Strength. This was my celly in the Fed joint. He over there in Trinity. He was so horrible they extradited his ass out of there. But this is my nigga. Good folks right here, man. Real good folks. And you see it what he said. He used to sit up all day, ask me questions about the Bible, history, and start arguments with me, knowing he couldn't win. You know what I'm saying? But my dude right here, really good dude. It's what they call it, one of them wave runners out there, running between them islands, running them things, if y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, now we got two more. Let me play this one joint right here, and then I got something that I want to tell y'all, a few things that I'm sure y'all not aware of. I ain't talking too much on my thought.
No, you good.
Okay, let's slide on this one right here.
Yet Maduro's reign of terror continues. He is one of the largest narco traffickers in the world and a threat to our national security. Therefore, we've doubled his reward to $50 million. Under President Trump's leadership, Maduro will not escape justice and he will be held accountable for his despicable crimes.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No hace tarde en llegar, cobarde. Venga por mí, cobarde.
You looking for me? Here I go. Here I go.
He on that mystical right now.
He's like, you looking for me?
He said the man right here.
He said the man right here. Here I go. You know, he looking for headlines. 25 million for this man. And you didn't double it to 50 million. Venezuela has no extradition treaty with the United States. Now, I was locked up with a few guys that used to take boats across from Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Is the same land. One part is Haiti, one part Dominican Republic. He hired a group of elderly white people to sail across over there to Venezuela and will load up and sail back. And from Dominican Republic, they would jump off from there straight to Europe. And this was a soccer player, a famous soccer player that was financing this whole thing. Okay, had another older guy that was born in Jamaica, but he was trained up here how to drive them big ocean liners. Actually, what's Strength at? Where he at on here? Let me see. What's Strength at? This my where he at? He saying bullshit because shit I'm saying about. This is my man. He know. Hey, Strength, I'm talking about Taylor. He know Taylor. Taylor used to drive them big cruise liners. And he used to load up and he would come like so many miles off of the coast out there in New York. And them jokers would come out and run them fishing boats back and forth. Back and forth. You see what I'm saying? But he used to go in Venezuela a whole lot. And he would tell me whenever them Colombian guys would get in trouble, they would go over to Venezuela. But the United States had certain groups off in Venezuela that they would pay to grab guys to bring them across over there to Colombia, and they would grab them from there and take them to a neutral area where they could extradite them. And a lot of times they would take them right there in Panama until they get the extradition paperwork ready, or the city of Mexico City, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But you see what he's saying right there. They're saying that what's that guy named? The
Maduro.
Maduro was getting paid handsomely for, you know what I'm saying, the work that was being ran through there. Here's another thing that y'all don't know that I'm gonna tell y'all. There's indigenous Indians up in the forest in Venezuela, Colombia, and Brazil. And they be coming down out the mountains with donkeys full of that, you know what I'm saying, and getting it off for the low. And there's nothing the government can do about it because that's the indigenous land, and by treaty it's protected. You know what I'm saying? So you know your man always dropping something on you. And Strength know about this. Strength over there in them damn islands. You know, them damn wave runners, Trini.
And the crazy thing is, like, most people don't remember this, but there was an attempted coup by some former Green Berets who had been paid $100 million to try to kidnap Maduro.
Well, see, there it is right there. What I'll just tell you, I didn't know that. But yeah, and they got them all through there. They kidnap, United States pay them good, and they bring you and cross you across the border, and that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Okay, what's up, 6-man podcast, Detroit in the building all day, family, for sure. It's one of the homies right there. Okay, we got C Money. Why don't
exactly.
What's understood don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? I see you there though, baby. Mijai, what's up with you, baby? I see you. What you got here? He has a squad, some oh yeah. And see, the crazy thing about it, it's a lot about Cuba too. And here go my man, my celly right here, that Mr. Taylor used to go off into Cuba all the time. You know what I'm saying? And we had another celly that was trained over there in Cuba through the Russians and was the head of Secret Service for the former president. So like I said, we was locked up around some heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Besides being heavy hitters ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Thought was in there with my ass too. You know what I'm saying? He was in there with my ass too. But I think Strength here did like 25. Did 25. Did it standing on your head, didn't you, baby? I know you did. Preem, what's up with your family? Society playbook has it ain't gonna change. But you know what?
Yeah, it's the re-rock.
all day. But I think they may have a rude awakening on the horizon, Preem. I'm not sure, but I'm saying it's looking like some things are shaking. You know, I want to say to you, Preem, man, you need to look at that AU, African Union Agenda 2063. I know you've been checking the book out, but the part of the book about jurisdiction, in those documents, there's talking about e-citizenship and e-passports. You know what I'm saying? You need to check that out, man. I know we ain't been talking. I know you down there enjoying yourself, and then beautiful ladies down there in Vegas, might I say. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we're gonna build. What's up, Mijai? We only got one more video for y'all, and we're gonna get on out y'all way. That is what I'm talking about. The intelligence and security is tight with facts. But understand, this is something that Thought bought me a book when I was still in. He had finally got out. It was called what was it called? Thought.
The Politics of Heroin.
And in this book, it was going through different rug lords, and it had a statement. Mijai, and the statement was, America never arrests a rug lord until he's no longer a rug lord. And this is something me and Karate J used to argue back and forth about, because I was saying that Sinaloa was losing that war. And the only reason that changed because my guy that I was with that brought me over to meet the old man and Chapo, he was a machine when it came to deleting folks. And that helped turn the tide on that whole thing. But you ended up seeing Chapo over here because Chapo was no longer dangerous. The reason I got locked up, because Chapo and the old man told on my guy, they picked me up, So I could no longer get that thing off of my guy that he could pay the government every quarter down there. You have to pay the government every quarter. He could no longer make them payments, and they let the government over here get him and extradite him. You dig what I'm saying? So this your man right here, man. I'm always dropping the facts on you. Me and Thought. Oh, what you got, Preem? I've been. Oh, listen here. One thing for certain, one thing for sure. We family. So I know you out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I knew when you got an opportunity, you would tap back in for sure. Because one thing we constantly build, and that's what y'all need to know as y'all watching, man. Y'all can build with us, man. We kick it with our people, man. You know, y'all got something y'all want to know, something y'all might want us to check out, comment on. We don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? And we interested to hear what y'all thinking. Whatever comments y'all got, man, get on in the comment section. And this doggone camera doing the thing again. Hold on, y'all.
What I think is going to be interesting to see is the negotiation that comes between the cartels and the U.S. government.
Well, you remember that was The Economist. I can't remember what year that was. Was that The Economist?
Yeah, that was The Economist that talked about how they got into the oil business, how they started stealing oil and then actually bought into the entire Pemex
this was
industry.
Saying they called the Federation, the Sinaloa Federation, and said that the government was so weak there.
They were a quasi-governmental organization.
They were a quasi-government and security force that could be hired to protect the oil that Mexico would have in the future. And they said they were going to transition to that. I mean, so at the end of the day, man, y'all got to pay attention. We got to pay attention.
Like that video we did with the black Green Beret, where he talked about how he would handle the situation in Mexico. And it came not from him just saying his belief. It came from how they handled the situation in Afghanistan. The production of heroin went through the roof when we got to Afghanistan, not down.
Yeah.
And the reason why was the president of Afghanistan, Hamid Karzai, his brother was the biggest drug lord in the country.
But see, you got to tell them, Thought, what is Afghanistan main export?
Opium. It's literally a part of their gross national product. It's counted in their entire economy.
That's their
number sector. It's an industry.
Legal export, not illegal. Legal export. Check it out. That's real talk. All facts. Six man, appreciate you. Okay, Preem, what you got? I was speaking on the African Union documents. I skimmed through. You know what? Matter of fact, I did. I think I put some of that up when we was talking last. But I got some other stuff, man, that I done dug up. That once you come back for Vegas or whatever, tap in with me. That we got to go ahead and exchange, man. Because I know you'll catch it. Because I'm, man, I'm looking for the lick in it. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Me job facts. It's funds, black books, operations. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
Like if y'all want a little downtime research, just Google the name Fletcher Prouty. He was a colonel in the OSS and then the CIA when it transitioned from the OSS to the CIA. He set up a lot of the networks that would go on to do the 60s and 70s heroin trafficking, and he speaks about it. So just Google that.
For sure. Hey, Percy Miller, I don't know if you're still out there, man. Subscribe, tap in with us. We'd love to have you back. You know what I'm saying? I plead the fifth. You know what? I plead the fifth. There's some shit going on with you. Because who has a handle to say, to start out, I plead the fifth? There's something going on with your ass, but I like it. But we appreciate you for coming by, man. And all our regular family, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pop's coming through this thing. You know, a Preem as always. What's understood ain't never got to be explained right there. My baby girl came through here. I ain't putting baby mama up here, no, cause she harassing me around here giggling and shit. You know what I'm saying? C Money. You know what I'm saying? Box Office TV. Y'all been up in here.
Yeah, shout out to
Showing,
box office.
yeah, y'all been in here showing a lot of love, man. A lot of love, and we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Mijai. You know, Mijai been up here. Actually, I ain't seen your butt in a minute, Mijai. But he used to always be up in here. And me and Jai, we constantly chopping. Constantly. Just like Supreme and more and whatever. Then I got my old Celly up in here this first time he decided he wanted to slide through this thing and check on his man. You know. But yeah, man, we had a good time tonight, man. Like I say, we appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? 6 man showing up doing this thing. You know, and we appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and okay, Meja got something. Okay, well, I missed a couple. Supreme, live in Vegas. Well, you know what? I ain't mad at you. Cause if you down there and that's what it is, then that's where it must be at. Because one thing I know for sure, and one thing I know for certain, you're gonna make it make sense, baby. And I can never be mad at you for that. For real. I think this for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fletcher Powder, yeah, he was Mr. X was based on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he get broke down how they fund themselves, how the CIA got in trouble for funding itself, and how you can't go back now. Like people don't understand how powerful having that much information makes you.
All facts.
Like it was to a point where Wall Street was attempting to sue the CIA because the CIA has an investment wing. People don't realize that either, that they have a complete investment wing. So imagine if you had all the information in the world and you could apply that to the markets. When the stock market, Wall Street in general say you cheating, you gotta be cheating because they cheating.
Facts. 6 man podcast, great show. Appreciate you, 6 man. And I'm glad, hope all y'all enjoyed it. And as we always say, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Give us some hearts, thumbs ups, likes, and all that other good stuff, man. And subscribe, follow, Supreme sliding in. What you got? I've been reading the Devil's chessboard too. It's too big of a monster.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, listen here. One thing about you, man, Preem, you like I say, you more and a couple of other brothers in here, man. Y'all foresight is just crazy. And you can start talking and y'all could, I mean, that's when you're on that same wavelength, you can damn near finish each other's sentences, man. And like you hear me talk about Supreme and a number of other homies that be coming up in here, man. Anybody that's up in here, man, we family, we build, man. This how we build. We throw a topic out, man, and we go, man. And we always get in the silly season at the end, when we try to dig a little bit deeper. And we go there sometime. We go there. But like I say, man, we appreciate y'all. Subscribe, follow, thumbs up, hearts, and all that other good stuff. And share it, man. And anyway, like I said, that thing I did with Terry, Southwest T, I got some paperwork up there. You know what I'm saying? Any of y'all might want to check that out. I thought I had it up there. I was going to post it up so y'all could check that and see that. But you got anything you want to say, Thought?
No, but everybody up here seemed to pretty much get it. So,
well, shit. Well, as they say, what's understood need not be explained. And as I always end every time, we're trying to fuck with y'all. So hopefully at the end of the day, you'll fuck with us. And remember, for all my people, we got next. Deuces.